DJs. Paris, London, LA, Chicago, Tokyo, Baghdad, New York. Hear the global DJs. Moscow, Memphis, Cape Town, Dallas, Amsterdam, Boston, Berlin, San Francisco.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some chance of people there. In the street, if you're in the street, if you're in the
Paris, London, LA, Chicago, Tokyo, Baghdad, New York. Hear the global DJs. Moscow, Memphis, Cape Town, Dallas, Amsterdam, Boston, Berlin, San Francisco.
If you're going to San Francisco, be sure to wear some flowers in your hair. If you're going to San Francisco, you're gonna meet some chance of people, some chance of people, some chance of people.
The loveliness of Paris seems somehow sadly gay. The glory that was Rome is of another day. I've been terribly alone and forgotten in Manhattan. I'm going home to my city by the bay. I left my heart in San Francisco. High on a hill, it calls to me to be where little cable cars climb halfway to the stars. The morning fog may chill the air. I don't care, my love waits there in San Francisco. Above the blue and windy sea, Francisco. Your golden sun will shine.
Alright, see how you like that? You like that? Okay, there we go there.
I've got to get around. You know, like, I think.
Let's keep talking.
Yeah. The person down there. Yeah. I take somebody.
can shoot all day. You can do it.
We come to you with thanking you for this evening, this weather, and all this occasion that we have. We thank you for the family, Lord. Let us just join ourselves together in brotherly love and care for one another. And Lord, we truly thank you and praise you for this family, to keep them well and prosper and be in good health. And Father, we thank you for the food that we're about to receive, for the nourishment of our bodies. In Jesus Christ we give thanks. Amen and amen.
Don't put me on the news.
you gotta change the brakes on those cable cars every 3 days. That's right, that's how much they burn. Now, 45 to 1. Yes, that bad.
Teaching the ratio. Wow, that's good.
Now, also, thanks to President Bill Clinton. Now it's part of the city, part of the Park Service. Inside today, we have Lucasfilm Studio, the man who created Star Wars.
George Lucas.
George Lucasfilm, exactly. We have the Walt Disney Museum. We have our old military barracks, hospital, officers club. One of 2 bowling alleys that we have in San Francisco. On top of this, the other one is at Mission Dolores in the Mission District. John Geary. Cisco. But after the 06 earthquake, 37 at the cost of $35 million. A.P. Giannini was the man who funded this bridge. A.P. Giannini is the man, he is the founder of Bank of Italy, which is now the Bank of America. Now, Joseph Strauss was the head engineer of this project. It took Strauss 12 years to convince the War Department and the city to build a bridge. Oh wow, 2 lanes, okay. Now, construction began January 5th, 1933. Phase 2, from 1935 to 36, we put the wires on this bridge. This bridge alone has Phase 3. 1936 to 37, we put the road. If you feel these bumps, bump, 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 bump. This road is in 57 different sections. This net to put the wires and the road. I guess I can try to get around this. The net, they put the net. Now, during the construction, unfortunately, 10 men passed away by falling off the tower, or some of them went through the net. Another 10 were rescued by the net and were called the Halfway to Hell Club. Now, 1987. Now look at this traffic here. Everybody trying to get to the Vista Point. My girlfriend is in there somewhere, I think. She drives for a different company. I know she's losing her mind. Oh, they have shut down the Vista Point because it is too crowded. No space. Wow. Aren't you glad you took a bus? Now, Plan C on the bridge has been, whenever anyone jumps, they'll land on that platform. But to me, it makes no sense because they can jump again, right? Unless that platform has a net to tie them up. I don't know. Earlier this morning, we could not see that at all. Now, do you see the other bridge? Do you see it? There's another bridge across the back. We'll be down there later this afternoon. We'll talk about that when we come back. No worries. Just take pictures. Now, the Bay Bridge was completed 6 months before the Golden Gate opened in November 22nd of 1936 at the Packer, and it is 8.5 miles, 8 times longer than the Golden Gate. The Golden Gate Bridge is only 1.7. And, of course, it is a single span. Now, in 1939, the city decided to put a train system on the lower deck of the Bay Bridge to transport passengers from San Francisco. Now look to the right. See these houseboats here? Can anyone guess what is the cost of these houseboats?
$600,000.
Oh man, that'll be the day.
3 million.
2 million, very close. $2 million. Got the song that right?
Oh, there you go. That's way down right there.
Everybody stay with me? Alright, that was phase one.
Turn.
U-turn.
It's called Shady and Bobsled. Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay, get your cameras ready, folks. You're gonna look at the beautiful sight of the bay. Okay, it's time to pray. Now, talk about Muir Woods for a moment. Muir Woods became a national landmark in 1908 thanks to President Teddy Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt surprisingly was a big nature fan. Trees along the California coast. Luckily, this area we're about to go on was the only one that was inaccessible, and you can see why. Now, in 1905, William Kent, Congressman William Kent from Nevada, from Marin County, bought this property, 600 acres, for about $45,000. Half of that, $45,000. That's right. Half of that land he donated it to the government for them to beautify it and to study it. Come 1906 and 07, the city of Sausalito kept bugging William Kent to allow them to tear down this land so they can build a water dam. Because the ocean is only 3 miles off of here. And Sausalito is only 8 miles. Come on, man, I don't got much rest. You got to move and you got to stop. Scream! Scream! Now, most of these trees you're about to see today are over 400 years old. The tallest one we have here is 279 feet tall. Unfortunately, it is inaccessible. Unfortunately, also, you're also going to see a lot of trees that are starting to turn brown. They're beginning to die because we're in a serious water drought. We'll talk about that later on, too. We'll talk about who is it named after, one of the biggest conservationists of his time. Now, a couple of rules you need to know about this park. The red ticket you have will be your entrance to the park once we arrive. I highly recommend, if you guys are able to walk to bridge number 3, Cathedral Grove. It's about a 45-minute hike round trip. Please stay on the trail. Do not make any loud ruckus. You will disturb wildlife, and wildlife will come hunting you down. We have deers, chipmunks, squirrels, and bears. No bears, just kidding. Now, if you get off the trail and you get caught, you will get fined and kicked out of the park. Also, do not go on the ocean trail because you will get lost and we will not look for you. And if you check your phones right now, you got no reception.
Someone's calling me.
Sure. Now, we do have a little cafe here, but I highly suggest you don't buy anything. It's very expensive. A coffee and a muffin will cost you $8. As far as gift shops, we do have a gift shop. I highly encourage you to buy something. You can even purchase yourself a little tree. Look at this hybrid. This hybrid's about to go under. I got money that he's going under. Look, how you gonna put oh, it's a Nissan. Okay, it's not that bad. Wow. You can purchase your own little coaster redwood tree for only $10. So try not to jack anything from here, because they will find out some way somehow. They're hitting cameras around the park. We're almost done. We're almost at the bottom. I promise. Now, just to let you know, I do have a reputation of leaving people behind in Muir Woods. If I leave you behind, it's about $90 cab ride back to San Francisco.
Oh, we just have to call you. Oh, we don't have phone service.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, there is a shuttle service, Golden Gate Transit, that will take you back to Sausalito for about $7, but I'm pretty sure you don't want that. So I'm pretty sure you'll be back on time. There's only 16 of you, so I'm pretty sure you guys will be back. There is going to be another super sightseeing bus. He has no more space. So, if you do miss me and him, you are SOL. And welcome to Muir Woods. Man, can she smile? Now, as I turn left, you're going to see the ticket booth straight ahead. And that is where you will check in. I will be parked right here on your left, right next to that San Francisco tour bus.
Yeah, just come on walking. Doesn't matter who. Then I'll pan on up.
It is actually. It is John Mayer. I didn't either. This one around this one. And I'm pretty sure no dog. Beer was empty.
Stop, Dave. Just stop. Everybody still with me back there?
I just want to